What is good, y'all? SGG Game, man. It's your boy Smooth Guy Game, back and better than ever with another video. I know it has been some time, and we will talk about where your boy has been here as the game gets kicked off. But back into it, we are in the postseason. This will be games 1 and 2 of the American League Championship Series against the Cleveland Guardians. The last time we were in the postseason, they were the ones to kick us out. So we definitely want to go and get our revenge against these division opponents. Hate playing these guys. It always seems like a very, very good game. So hopefully we got a good 2 games here on tap. But your boy's been going through a lot of life changes. A lot of life changes going on. So it required me to have to go do and change a lot of things about my personal life without getting too much into depth on it. If you guys want an update video, leave it down below in the comment section. We will give just a full video where I'll talk about everything that's been going on and where I kind of been on the channel. But just know I am back. Part of it was not having a job for a little bit, so I do have a new job now, in which case I can actually, afford new games. So Madden will still be on the way. I know we're kind of late into the Madden season, and you guys are probably wondering where that rebuild has been. It will be on the way. Let me know down below in the comment section as well. Any other Let's Play games that you want your boy to check out. I know Call of Duty dropped, and a lot of people said they didn't really like the trailer, but if y'all want to still see me play through it, I can. Spider-Man, I know I'm late on it, but if y'all want to see a walkthrough on it, I can. Just leave it down below in the comment section, and we might pull through with it, okay? So with all that out of the way, I wanted to get that out of the way as quickly as possible so today we can just focus on postseason in MLB as we try to get ourselves into the World Series. So we'll be going with Matt Manning here in game number 1. His first game out, he went 6 innings, gave up 3 hits, 4 Ks, had a very, very strong outing. Something that we need because Severino has been struggling with him and Screwball kind of being wishy-washy up and down all season. It's nice to have some other guys in the back half of the rotation that can kind of pick us up for these dubs. So I feel pretty confident letting him start out here with game number 1, facing off against Cedric Mullins. And that first pitch will be a strike. Already working that slider, that curveball, which I know he has a lot of break on coming into the series and coming into the season. We loved those breaking pitches for him. So it's great that they are on tap here today, as that one's going to be in on the hands. Guerrero, great play down the line, but that is just too much speed by Mullins. As even with the split from Torkelson, not going to be in time. And then Jimenez works his way to a 3-0 count, getting that one finally over the plate and takes it right to Guerrero again. 2 balls to him, 2 base hits. And this is not starting out good for somebody I was just giving high praise to, as now they are already in an early run scoring opportunity. But Ramirez sells the bag with a pop out right there. Torkelson in shallow right field. And it'll at least give the first out for Christian Walker with a chance to ground it to a double play. He'll put it just a little bit farther for Green to have to come in and get it this time. Still shallow, still pop flies. That ball's going to go over Torkelson's head. For whatever reason, he tried to throw it to first base, and that is going to be, I guess you could say, an error, pass ball, something. But now we have 2 guys in scoring position for Suzuki. And this is not exactly what you want, though, but 2 quick strikes to him. 0-2. Swings and misses through the slider down low. Able to go ahead and get him up out of here. Matt Manning gives up 2 base hits, gets 2 guys in scoring position thanks to a defensive error, but is able to go ahead and push through and persevere past it, and will be set to face off against Brandon Woodruff. He's had 2 starts himself, and it looks like not very good ones. It's 10 innings, so an average of 5 innings apiece, but looks like that ERA above 7. And with an offense that is pretty hot right now, we have been scoring a lot of runs here recently, kind of coming into this postseason. This could spell a good game for our offense, which could use it. You see, Morris Jones is hitting about 217 here in the postseason. Not what we saw during the regular season at all, and he'll just have to go sit down on the bench again to rethink life. But thankfully behind him, Akil Badu hitting over 400. Now imagine if Morris was still hitting over that 300 rate average, or even at the 280, 290 mark. We probably have even more runs coming in, but that ball is going to be caught out there in center field. And we'll have Vladimir Guerrero up next. Watches a full count here. Knows they're not really trying to pitch to him, even with nobody on base. Could have just went for the strikeout, but he goes ahead and chooses to walk one of the most dangerous people in the lineup, which I could understand, to get to rookie Fernando Gonzalez, who's just as dangerous this year. Has proven to be a very good and solid number 4 hitter for us. And 300 hitting so far this postseason. He works himself to a full count, or even count. 2-2. Woodruff, circle change low, chopped over to second, easy throw over to first base. And just like us, I was a base runner, was able to get out of it. As we'll go ahead and jump to the top of the 3rd here. Matt Manning's Working pretty calm and working his way through this lineup as Wilson Contreras, the 9-hitter, fouls one away, swings and misses through another slider. Swings over the top of that one too as well. He'll go out to the dugout. It's another strikeout, easily starting the inning. We'll rotate back to the top of the lineup where Mullins looking to sit him down this time. 1-2 after swinging through the curve. Chop this one on the ground. The shift plays into his favor this time, squeezing it out where the shortstop would have been at normal depth. So with normal actual MLB rules where the shift is no longer a thing, he would have been there to make the play. This time around, we get 2 back-to-back hits from the same 2 people. This time a little bit farther right on the shortstop's jurisdiction. But with 1 out, Ramirez has a chance here to make something happen unlike last time. You know, we hated that pop-out before. Can he do it again? This is going to be a fly ball. Going deep back over Jones's head. His speed's not going to be enough. That should easily plate 2. Will Ramirez go for 3? He is. Clemens, the cutoff throw, goes in. Got him over at third base. Ramirez getting too greedy. They could have had a runner at second with only 1 out. But instead, we were able to clear out that inning right after that play. Still giving up 2. And we're going to stay here with Manning, though, to see if he does any better the following inning. He gives up a leadoff base hit yet again to Suzuki. Inning starting out pretty bad. And there goes Valeria. Deep out. Badu will go ahead and range back and grab this one in. Good job. Way to make the play there in the outfield. And hopefully we can, stem the bleeding. We know we can score runs. If we can just keep it at 2, give our time for our bats to wake up, and that's going past shortstop. That was hit hardly on the ground by Masataka. And now we'll have to go with Marco. He's got a full count here after watching that curve break low. Fouls this one off. They've seen a lot of runners at first and second here today. 3 of the 4 innings have been this way, and they're going to say he didn't go around. So that's going to be a walk for Wilson Contreras to come up with the bases juiced, 1 out, and his team up 2-0, looking for insurance runs. Can we get him down on strikes to make this easy? Not going to offer at the curveball there. So let's try the breaking ball away this time. Slider chopped on the ground. Manning will take this himself. Throw over to the catcher for the first out. Throws over to first for the second. Double play, keeping no runs from scoring. Didn't want to risk it, I guess, going to second base. So he gets at least the lead runner to allow the run to score. So we love that. But it's finally time to see if our bats can get alive. We haven't seen them since the first. They've been pretty quiet all day. As we go bottom of 6 here, Harry Ford. Great addition for us at catcher. I love the moves when we went to go pick him up. He's been fabulous for us. But here, chops it on the ground. Not a good way to start out an inning. And we go up to Morris Jones, who is 0 for 2 in the day, still struggling almost. And like I said, almost isn't good enough. So he is hitting under 200 now with that pop-up at shortstop. 2 quick outs. Akil Badu also in an 0 for 2 day. He'll swing over that circle, changes. Brennan looking very, very strong here. Late into this ball game, blows a 4-seamer by him. You know the energy is low. Gets him to check his swing on the 12-6. Throw over for the easy plays. And Woodruff makes it 6 strong innings. He's going to go into inning number 7. Shoot, he has a chance for a complete game shutout, which would almost match his inning total from the first 2 games. You know that ERA is looking real, real nice right now, as he's just getting out after out after out. As that's going to be popped up to shortstop. No infield fly rule this time, though. And we'll go to Gleyber Torres, who's 0 for 2 on the day as well. A lot of 0-fers through this lineup, swinging over the top of that 12-6. That's 7 strong innings there. We still have Matt Manning here pitching. I mean, as long as the stamina is good, pitch count isn't at the 100 mark, so no reason to use the bullpen yet until he starts looking a little bit shaky. He gave up the 2 runs early, but since then, saw him get into a little bit of trouble there in the 4th, but then got quiet through the 5th, 6th, and 7th. Keeping it quiet here in the 8th as that will be caught behind the plate. Ramirez, 1 for 3. Make it 1 for 4. Just chopped over to Guerrero. This should be an easy play. Got him over at first base. And look at this. Even Matt Manning giving up 2 earned runs where you would think that maybe he would have been out earlier after the bases loaded situation. It looks like he will be able to clear 8 innings of work. That's going to get down in fair territory. Green's going to have to go ahead and pick this one up out the bounce. So maybe not making it through 8 here. Yes, they will go to the bullpen and bring in Matt Brash. He's pitched an inning already, has a high ERA. That's probably just from giving him 1 run in 1 inning. But he's the guy that we're going to try to focus on right now. He had a very good regular season. So we're looking for him to kind of get this last out, get the out in the 9th, especially if we don't, end up taking the lead here in the 8th. No reason to kind of get our closer or anybody of importance or that we should be using in lead securing situations in. So kind of good situational pitcher there, but somebody that we're not afraid to throw out either because we're already losing. Now we'll have to go to the bottom of the 8th for a chance to close this one out in the top of the 9th, or at least tie it up to come back in the bottom of the 9th as Clemens works a full count on the 4-seamer away. 3-2. Swings and misses upstairs, chest level. He was not ready for prime time. And now we got to go up to Riley Green, who does have a hit today. Probably one of our only lone ones as this is popped up to the pitcher. And now it's up to Torkelson with 2 outs. Nobody on. And that boy just flies it shallowly to right field. Just like that, that's 8 innings of work for Brandon, going for a complete game shutout here in the bottom of the 9th. Stamina is low for him. And at least we have the bottom half of our order to lead into the top half coming up. So Harry Ford leading this off here. Woodruff trying to get him to swing inside, it looks like. 2-1. Another one inside. Not going to get the call there on the black. 3-1 count now. Ford gets a 12-6 and times it up well, but right at second base. As he was not able to make anything happen with that. Morris Jones will have to come up next, and they give the 12-6 call that time around. Tries to lay down a bunt on the 2-seamer. Pitcher will get it, though, off the bounce. He wasn't able to catch it, but a little too strong. And just like that, Baddoo, with 2 outs, not much that you can do. 0 for 3 on the day. Gets a circle change right down the middle, a little bit too early. And the Guardians come into Detroit and take/steal game number 1 here in the American League Championship Series. I did not tell you guys this team would be a headache. We beat them plenty of times during the regular season, but it just seems like when we get to the postseason, there's something about this team that just becomes increasingly hard just to get these dubs that we should be getting. Brandon Woodruff had a 7.4, was it, ERA coming into the game? Goes 9 innings, gives up 2 hits, 7 Ks, and 1 walk in the complete game shutout. My boy was fantastic the entire game, and because of that, his team will be walking out of here with a victory and a chance to come back tomorrow, maybe even steal 2 games. So they can head back to Cleveland and have to put in very little work. Did you see there? They had 9 hits total as a team compared to our 2, and the error that helped them out even further. I believe then that was the throwing error from the outfield. I guess they did charge that to him with an error for everybody moving up off that one. So I wonder if those runs would have been earned if they had scored. But Matt Manning getting the loss there. Brandon Woodruff getting player of the game, of course, for their 9 hits as a team. The 2 hits for us came from Keith Clemens and Riley Green. They're probably the 2 least likely as far as the regular season go to get a hit in this whole lineup. But Riley Green's second double of the series, his first error. And just like that, we've got to go to also new addition. If you guys remember from the Red Sox, I know it's been a while since we watched the series, so I got to remind you of these big-time moves. Jesus Luzardo. Strong lefty that we went ahead and brought into the lineup when the pitching rotation was starting to struggle. Can't remember exactly what we gave up. I know it was a veteran that would have probably helped them out. I just can't remember who it was off the top of my head. If you guys can remember, drop it down below in the comment section. Help everybody be reminded to catch up on the series. Now, you see he's only made 1 start this postseason, 6 innings, 1.5 ERA. So he's been very good in that 1 start. See a lot of other numbers there on the side, hits, walks, but strikeouts are there too. And he's got to face off against the same lineup this time around. Andres Jimenez will be leading off for him. Obviously, different-handed pitcher, so different stats here to come in. And that'll be a ball with the first pitch. Coming back with a sinker, getting no call. So definitely no home cooking today, as that's going to be a liner out into the outfield. Jones is going to have to come in for it, grab it, and throw it in. And just like that, they got a leadoff base runner. Hopefully this doesn't start going off like last game, as Jimenez was about to take off. Miles Straw at the play. We didn't see much of him yesterday, but he lines this one right over to Clemens. Clemens throws the first just to check for the double play. Good awareness there to go ahead and get back. Now Ramirez with them stealing again, trying to do a hit and run this time. Luzardo will go ahead and get underneath it. Ooh. Kind of looked a little bit scary there for a second, but he just wanted to make it look a little bit more athletic. 2 quick outs. And then Walker will go ahead and chop this over. Kempkins will throw over to first. And there it is. Had a guy on, but we still get out of the inning clean. And Lucas Giolito, with the way that their starters' ERAs are looking, I don't know how they even made it out of the ALDS. At this point, he's 0-1, a 5.4 ERA, only 5 innings of work. Now, I say that, let's hope that we don't get work, as we did in the last time they brought somebody in that had a very bad ERA, as Jones goes ahead and ducks off the plate first, batting 185 now after the terrible game he had yesterday, trying to get something to work, a bunt, anything to get his confidence back, watching that four-seamer over the plate. 1-2. Ooh, I love that call, Ump. Just on the outside of the black, 2-2 count now. That's way far away. Can we work a walk? Walks can help your confidence a little bit. Just don't swing at nothing stupid here. Full count. There it is. Slider way off the plate. Didn't even make it remotely close. Didn't have to think about it at all. And then we get a slider right down the middle, but just a little bit late as a kill, as that'll go ahead and be caught out there in left field. Bars. And lead to Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Do you pitch to him strongly? Who knows, that ball was a strike though, but you knew Morris Jones was getting in there cleanly. Getting a little bit of extra lead there at second base. We see him. Already 0-1. He's taking off for second base. Guerrero's going to be a good teammate. Let him go sacrifice the strike to get his teammate there over third base. And now all it takes is any type of hit into the outfield. With a 1-2 count now from Lucas. Swings over the top of the slider though. All we needed was some kind of hit to score him. And now we need an actual base hit to be able to get him in from Fernando Gonzalez. As he evens up the count with that circle change, low and away. Gets a four-seamer on the outside part of the plate, and it'll clear the infield. Base hit for Fernando Gonzalez. Did not tell you he was a good cleanup hitter, as he cleans up Vladimir Guerrero's mess. And we at least get one run on the board here in the first inning, as Torres goes ahead and grounds this over to shortstop, who makes the quick throw to second to end the inning. Now it's going to be up to Luzardo. He's got a 1-run lead. Can we just keep this? I mean, I'm not asking for a shutout from you. If we got to go to the bullpen to keep it a shutout, we will. But right now, we need a shutout performance, which he has done very good all season, been a very reliable pitcher for us. This is when we chopped on the ground. Torres will come over, take it up, and boom. 2 quick outs, just like that. Marco Luciano, 0-1, flies this one, and that'll go and get down in the outfield in the gap. Jones is going to chase this one and not be able to cut it off before he gets to the warning track, stumbling a little bit. So the throw is going to have to come in quickly, and it will. Just to keep that runner at second base is exactly what we need to see. And it's Oscar Gonzalez at the 8 spot next. Watching that circle change, low at the ankles. Watches a four-seamer low at the thighs. And then gets one belt high and gets it into the outfield, into the corner. That will tie up this ball game just that quickly, as Green will get it in to stop from making it a triple. But Oscar does exactly what he needs to there. Gets a nice ball to square up. Hits it into the outfield. That's one of the things that I worry about pitching with Jesus Luzardo. Y'all know, I've said it before, the 12-6 is one of my superstitious pitches. I feel like it always gives up bad hits and home runs when I throw it. And that is his main pitch. Something he's supposed to be the best at. Not a four-seamer, not a sinker like some people. He's a 12-6 pitcher. I don't know how the 12-6 becomes your specialty, but in this situation, it's not looking very special. Even though it was a four-seamer that gave up that hit, we are still in the top of the 5th, tied 1-1 now with a runner at first. And Jimenez, he's already got a hit on the day, looking to make it 2. Just bring home that run if he can. Chop this one on the ground past Clemens. That'll be a multi-hit game for him. Multi-base runner inning for them. And a dangerous situation for us. Now, Luzardo is getting tired here. 78 pitches through 4 1/3. This one's going to be in the dirt. Throw over to third base, and it goes past them. So not only is it a pass ball or wild pitch, whatever you want to call it, I'll say that's a wild pitch. He just could not get the throw on target. Harry Ford throws that into the outfield. And just off of that error alone, now we are losing 2-1. As Miles Straw goes and plops us out to Green. He'll come in, grab it himself. No advancement from the runner. He'll stay at third base. As we've seen Green throw out a lot of people, so I would stay there too. And Ramirez chops us on the ground. This one will get into the outfield as well. Oh my gosh. Jose Ramirez being clutch. 3-1 ball game now for Cleveland. And yeah, just that quick. It's time to go ahead and go to our bullpen and bring in that man, Jordan Hicks. With us being down, this could turn into a long relief situation where I need 2-3 innings, possibly the rest of the game. So I went with one of our relievers that has that ability and has the ability to actually keep them at only 3 runs too, as he's a very, very, very good, could potentially be the setup man or closer reliever. And here we actually do have a little bit of a problem, little, teensy beensy problem. Yeah, your boy forgot to. I came back and I did this in parts because I had to stop the last recording and go do something. Sometimes I do stop the gameplay. All you do is save it, jump right back in, no big deals. Yeah, your boy forgot to hit record. I thought I did, and so I started playing through. We got through the whole game, but I did not. So what you're seeing is me going into the replay and catching the replays of everything big that happened as we try to come back from this 3-1 deficit. This ball is going deep back into the gap, and it is off the wall. That throw will come in, and just like that, we'll have a runner at second base here. That is Torres popping this one into the outfield, and that's going to be deep enough to where we could at least move the runner over to third base. Yes, it is. Throw will go ahead and come in. Slide goes in. He's in there just in time. And we have a walk come up after that. That's going to be a line rope right over to third base. Throws it over to second for the easy play. And they are still just killing us. We're not getting any offense. We're getting guys in scoring position. We're getting hits like this one. This is going to go out to the outfield and get down across the line. So that should be an easy double here as the throw is going to come in. And we trot just into the second base to make it work. Right after him is Vladimir Guerrero chopping this one on the ground. This will be, oh, it's fumbled. He's trying to get back in time. He tried to move forward. Out at second base. So bad base running that time around. And if he had just stayed there, that base hit would have scored him, I would like to think. But because he didn't, we have a runner at first and second now. And we were not able to capitalize off of that one either. As you can see, this pop fly by Torres makes easy, quick work of it. We have Keith Clemens trying to lead off an inning with a hit for us. This will go deep back into the outfield, up against the wall, and that ball will go ahead and hit off of it too as well. So he's going to round his way over to third base for a triple. I know sometimes it's hard to tell. You guys might think that these are home runs. No, it's just a triple here. This is going to be a little chopper. They're going to get it, throw over to the plate, not in time. Keith Clemens enough wherewithal and energy to go ahead and get over there to first, and then we get a bunt down with the steal attempt. Probably should have kept going and try to go for third, but I got scared of being thrown out and ending the game. So the sacrifice bunt moves him over. Then a steal attempt gets him over to third base. Easy work with that. And now all we just need is some type of sacrifice hit. But instead it's a strikeout. And we're down to our last and final man, which is Morris Jones, who strikes out himself. And that'll go ahead and end the inning. Now, of course, with that kind of way of doing it, I know it kind of sucks to see that. Basically, all I could do was get the end result of those pitches. So I was trying to keep you guys as informed as possible. But the main thing is, we ended up losing the game 3-2. We ended up picking up a run there off of the triple, thankfully. But when we had guys in scoring position with doubles and walks and just stringing together base hits, we were not able to be successful at all. So Giolito, 6 2/3, 4 hits, 1 earned, 4 Ks with the dub. Jesus Luzardo, not a very good start at all. He's 1-1 in the manual class. Is incredibly hard to hit against. I'm not going to lie to you. Anytime we get in a situation with a save, it's like it's GG's, no rees, because there is no way we are coming back from that one. You see Luzardo there, 4 2/3 innings of work. Couldn't even make it through 5. We had 8 hits as a team though today. Just were not able to capitalize on it. Too many guys left on base. You see here, Green, 3rd double, Badu, 2nd double. Neither one scored though. We had to just score off of triple. We even got Drew Jones in there stealing bases. More Jones, 2 more to get 7. But 4 2/3, 3 earned, 4 Ks for Luzardo. Hicks went 2 1/3 before having to be taken out because he got tired. So the bullpen did its job to hold him at those 3. But we were not able to do our job as a team, and we lose both games at home. Having to go on the road now, we're going to have to take at least 2 of these games to be able to come back home. So we're going to have to tie this series up on the road. You see the Mets, they're up 3-0 in their series with the Padres, so we're keeping eyes on those. So they went ahead and won their 2 games on the road as well, and they came back home and won as well. So now they got 2 more games at home to go ahead and take their series, which I'm pretty sure they'll probably do. So when they do that, maybe we'll throw a little highlight play together. I told you guys those will come back too as well of the opponent's games, because it is going to be important to see who's going to the World Series, hopefully with us, But if not with us, with Cleveland. And let me know down below too. We'll get a little bit early if you guys want to see the World Series when it's done. If it isn't us, let's say it is Cleveland that wins, and no matter who they play, like, do you guys want me to show highlights of the whole entire World Series? I can simulate all the games as many as it takes and put it into one video, and we'll just do like a little World Series watching party for a video, and then we'll go into the off season. But let me know what you guys would like to see if that were to be the case. Hopefully, like I said, we are in the World Series and it will be us, but only time will tell. So if you guys are enjoying, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Your boy is back. New videos will be coming up Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern time. And we will be getting new games. So go ahead and jump on the channel. Make sure you guys let me know if you want me to play that Spider-Man, that Call of Duty, and Madden will be on the way soon. Much love to you guys. I am back. I hope you guys stay for the channel. Thank you guys for the people that have been subscribing and watching, even when I was away. And I got more content coming for you. Make sure you guys head over to the reaction channel as well for your boy. I'll catch you guys in the next one, man. I'm out. Peace.